Well, I'll start with my question is more of like, I've just stepped off the surface of Mars. I don't know much about data. I'm in retail. I'm a pharmacist. I know how to run a pharmacy. These days, it seems like no matter what I'm doing, I'm probably working with some program with QuickBooks or something in the cloud. I'm attached. I have to have an IT person on site or working with me to run the data. Give me a more real world example, whether it's the cash register at retail or how things look with fraud, because data is a huge word, huge subset of information. And as a B2B, how do I run the business and say, you know what? Agilence, they can help me find stuff that I don't even realize I have this problem.
Sure. Well, if you're a single location operator, you probably don't need Agilence. One of the things I like to say is that, when you have to be in two places at one time, then you can get advantage out of our technology. Our customers are typically larger retailers and restaurant chains. So they, we've got about 200 logos, and the average size of these chains is about 600 locations. So on the very low end, we have companies as small as a dozen locations. And at the high end, we have customers like CVS and Dollar Tree that have, 15,000 locations. But generally speaking, what I would say is that the customer has to have about 20 locations. Typically, we're not actively marketing at the smaller location size, although I think we can deliver value there. So when you think about an organization like that, they have a headquarters staff. In addition to that pharmacist sitting at the store, they've got a headquarters staff, and they've got thousands of pharmacies, and they've got thousands of pharmacists and thousands of cashiers and employees that are working in the business. And they have hundreds of thousands of SKUs of things that they sell. And they've got a bunch of systems, lots of different kinds of systems operating in the business. And each of those systems produces a data stream. They all exist independently of each other. And so what we're trying to do is to pull all of those data streams into a single place and then provide our customers with a tool that lets them ask questions of the resulting database that we've created. And there's no real limits on this database. We can continue to add data, continue to add more systems, continue to add more data sources and outputs, and eventually have data covering every aspect of the business. And with the tool that we have, which is designed to be very, very easy to use, we let the experts in these companies, these people that are in the staff organizations, the headquarters organizations, they already know the questions that they want to ask, whether they're in the marketing organization or the merchandising organization or in operations or in loss prevention. They're generally professionals. They generally have a pretty clear understanding of what they want to know and what they need to know to make better decisions. We just facilitate that for them. We give them the ability to ask questions that they've never been able to ask before and to get answers in near real time. It's not a real-time system in terms of the decision-making, but it's near time is what I like to call it. We can tell them what's happened in their business up to about an hour ago.